This is a picture of my father, Francis Sterling Williamson. He died at age 58 in 1953. He was an insurance salesman. This picture is of my father when he was at Pennsylvania Military Academy in Pennsylvania, Chester, Pennsylvania. My father and my mother, and I believe that may be me. I've just recently seen these pictures for the first time. This is a picture of my mother, my sister on the right. It is me on the left with my .22 caliber rifle. My father one more time. I believe that's me or my sister. It's hard to figure. I don't look the same. Another picture of my father, probably after he graduated from college. Good looking guy. Shame I don't look like him. This is my sister Linda and a picture of myself. I believe we were living in Swarthmore, Pennsylvania. This is my grandfather and grandmother in Media, Pennsylvania on Orange Street. My grandfather was president of Pennsylvania Lumbermen's Mutual Insurance Company. This is the best picture that was ever taken of me, where I appear to be well-dressed and fairly smart, but it's all a lie. Another picture of my grandfather, another good-looking guy. Another picture of my grandfather, who lived, by the way, to be 93 years of age. Had a great sense of humor. This is I believe that's Joseph Hoyt, my grandfather on my mother's side. I have no idea who that is.
I don't either.
May have been his wife.
I think it was. But.
Yeah, this is my mother. I believe that was when she was married. Her name is Doris Hoyt Williamson. That's someone related to me, but I don't know who it was. Either that or he was probably one of my teachers. No, I don't think so. I'm not sure if this is DeBaker or if it's Francis Hoyt.
I think it's Hoyt.
That would be on my mother's side. That must be then DeBaker, because this is a portrait of Francis DeBaker, the sailing captain out of Salem, Massachusetts. And that is me with the rake. This is the great Sterling Rudolph Williamson. I don't know if I was in high school or junior high school when that was taken. And I'm not sure who that is. We'll just say, since she's good looking, she's related to me. And this is another picture of my mother. She was from Lynn, Massachusetts. Doris Hoyt Williamson. A picture of our wedding. Eleanor and I. The man on the right is Admiral Cooper, my mother's second husband. This is my best friend and cousin, Sam Downs. I finally graduated from medical school, and I think my mother was proud, because I don't think that I would have been anything other than a laborer if I hadn't gone to medical school. This is a picture of the Spanish Fly, it was called. It's a Vespa motor scooter which I toured through Scotland at about the time I met my wife. This is I, Sterling Williamson, with a sweater that Craig stole. Another picture of my motor scooter, packed and ready to go. During one summer in college, I worked at Atlantic Refinery as an intern in the chemistry department. Another great picture of me. I'm not sure what age I was. I used to be good looking. I'm ugly as hell right now. This is a picture of Oktoberfest. One year I was over in Germany, in Munich, and enjoyed it quite a bit. This is a picture of me. I presume it's at Oktoberfest or in around that period of time. That would have been 1961. This is a girl that I dated in Germany. Her name was Fleisching, I believe.
She German?
She's German. This is Queen Anne, Basset Hound, first of the great dogs of the Williamson family. Here's my cousin Stearns on the right. I can't remember where that was taken, and I don't know who the other people are. I did graduate from medical school, and this is proof of it, for those who think that I went to Puerto Rico and took a foreign degree. Not true. This is Sweet Ellie.
What's the car?
The car, I have no idea. It did not belong to either her or to me. This is the best picture that was ever taken of me. It's when I was using the motor scooter across Scotland and camping. This is Ellie.
Sleeping.
I miss her. Who is that?
Marilyn Colson. I think.
Marilyn Colson, oh. The wife of a professor of mine during my residency. This is Dave Colson. A great guy.
There's your New York Times.
As in the New York Times, announcing our marriage. This is Ellie. God, she was beautiful.
You making me
Craig didn't like carrots and still doesn't. Forcing him.
Where was that?
Was that
Northwest
Alaska?
somewhere? No, that's Northwest somewhere. Seattle, maybe?
Okay, could have
Oh,
been.
no, I don't know.
That was small catch for the day. This was, I lived in Paris, was a fellow at Pasteur Institute, and I think I'm enjoying snails there. Wearing a white coat, must be in medical school at the time. What's
Sally Griffin.
Griffin, Sally Griffin, right. And Ellie on the right, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, who's that? Is that you, Craig? This is, where is this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is on Chamberlain Avenue during medical school
Chamberlain Avenue.
in Richmond, Virginia. We went to Windy Hill frequently, and it's our family. The little tykes are the two boys. And this is Bambi Airstream with both of classic cars now. A 57 Chevy Nomad, and the Bambi is well sought after too. A note trying to get Ellie out of school because she had her wisdom teeth pulled. She was miserable. This is our famous trip to Europe as a family after we finished our residency.
I think that's Amsterdam.
It probably is Amsterdam, yeah.
I don't know where that is.
I have no idea. I have
Nice
no
beer.
idea. Looked like a good meal, though. Ah, Africa with Habib's cars. We had a little safari. Entire family right after residency. And this is probably Singapore. We spent Christmas in Singapore.
Something about club feet.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Craig with his club feet, Brant admiring him before Craig beat him up. There's,
This must be Norfolk, I think.
I don't know where that
Barbary
is.
Lane, I think.
Yeah, there's an Airstream
There's
there.
Jimmy.
There's Jimmy, yeah. That's probably on Barbary Lane. A fishing trip, not a bad trip.
Catching.
Oregon Inlet, yeah.
Oh, you caught that
those.
marlin?
Yeah. Did well. The famous, what year was that?
49.
49 Chevy? With family in tow.
Where'd you buy it? Stanton?
Oh, Stanton, Virginia, yeah. Oh, Professor Bentley and his wife and Ellie. Bentley, who stated that Maine was like a seat in hell. What was that? I can't remember that.
Something in heaven.
Okay.
Looking at heaven from the sea.
Yeah, we're looking at heaven from a seat of hell. The birds are swans that I used to raise on the pond. This is Okefenokee Joe, snake catcher and songwriter. This is Hayward Clamp on the right, snake catcher, his wife, and Okefenokee Joe's wife on the left. This is a great picture. It's my father on the left, Wiley and Post. I don't know who the other guys are, but that's that plane landed in Media, Pennsylvania, back in the 30s. This is Elizabeth Spencer, a one-time friend of Ellie's. I know that guy on the left. This was our fishing trip to northern Canada. We didn't do badly. We did rather well. Ah, my boat, a 51-foot Lowland cruiser. There's a picture of it somewhere. I don't remember where. This is another Airstream, larger one, 25 feet. This I spent 2 winters in Arizona in Gold Canyon. And this is our summer home, which is in or not in, but on Moosehead Lake, on Sugar Island.
That's the article from.
Yeah, there's an article on us buying. This is a picture of the previous owner, Jack Goodwin, on the island. The American flag came off of the USS United States, and we've been flying it in Maine ever since we bought it at auction. This was a fantastic weekend in Maine for the millennium. Probably some of the finest meals I've ever had. And this is the only thing that I really have pride in, and that's Strega. It's an old gaffer built by the Apprentice Shop in Rockland.
Table and chair.
The chairs come the table was bought in England. It's a refectory table, 17th or 18th century, I think. The chairs are off the USS United States. Here's a photograph of myself in Cuba, a trip we took with some bird watchers from Canada. This is, this I think is Africa,
Yeah.
Kenya, in a rented car. And this is Ellie's tombstone in Salisbury. Where'd you get that picture? That's great.
I'll give it to you.
You did?
I will give it to you if you want.
God,
It's
that's...
from when I sailed back to Eastwood Hill. That was the
Oh, give me a picture of that.
Okay.
This is Hidehito Takanaka, exchange student from Japan. Brilliant, wonderful person. As opposed to this, which is hard to believe, you will see no recognition of face, but this is what Mame wanted to be. Ellie's mother. Is that Ellie's mother? Jesus. It's sort of a sad story. She's turned out to be the mother from hell. And the sweet thing on the right is Ellie. The lady on the left is Eleanor's mother.
Who are these?
Oh.
The Camdens.
Camdens, yeah. These are friends of Craig's from Richmond, Virginia, during medical school. My God, that's Craig with the sweater that he stole from me. I'm still a little upset about that. Oh, Clemente.
Yeah.
I took care of him in the orthopedic program in Pittsburgh. Finest person I've ever known.
You got to take care of him?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, he was hospitalized with back pain. Had a lot of trouble with back pain. This is the two fishermen up in northern Canada.
Where'd you get the printer cap?
I can't remember. I bought it down here.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't remember that. I think that's in Maine, isn't it?
No.
No?
Maine.
Going away.
It's like Richmond or something.
It does look like Richmond. I guess it is.
There's your dog.
Ah, that's a Shiba Inu, an unbelievable dog. This is up in Maine. I don't know which one was smarter, the dog or me.
Who painted that?
A friend of the. Oh shucks, I can't think.
Forget his name.
Yeah. I'm not. This is. That's
that you?
me. My grandmother on the left. I guess that's my grandfather. And yeah, the house is in Swarthmore, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure. Oh, this is that
Handwritten?
skiing guy.
Handwritten?
Yeah. No.
Some
It's.
Irish name.
I don't know. Oh, there's the great skier. God, I hadn't seen that picture for years. Skiing in Austria.
That was
A
out
trip
west.
west with the travel trailer and the Ford van. That was another great trip. We took some good trips.
Is that no, who's that one?
I don't know. Is that you in the back?
Yeah.
I have no idea who the girl on the right is. Ellie's on the left.
Where's that?
That's in Guatemala.
I like that outfit.
Yeah. That's cool. That's in.
Silva.
No, I think that's in Cuba, but I'm not sure. I have a cannon. I had just fired it. It was very loud. Let's see, that's me on the right. That's Mame next to me. And is that Catherine?
Yeah.
My God. This is a painting, and I just can't remember the artist's name right now. It's worth about $1,500. It's an oil. He's from New England, but obviously spent time in Arizona. This is a paint. It's a copy of a painting, small, bought it on the internet. Not a lot of value to it,
Oh, it's the same picture.
but it's a damn nice copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a great painting. I can't think of names right now, but this guy is listed. Bought it here in Norfolk. This is my favorite painting. Illustration, I think it was Argosy or Outdoor World, I'm not sure which. Bought this in London, or outside of London, England, when we were over there with Ellie. Pretty nice carving, I'd say. This is by Margulies. It's a 3/4 life-size of a girl taking her sweater off. These are Balinese masks that we collected when we were in Bali. As well as in Hong Kong, we got some of them. Ellie gave this pair, there are a pair of these, and they don't have very significant value to them. They're macaws. This is a Powell Henningsen artichoke, 1954. It's worth about $4,000. Has no real value except it's well made. It's a copy of a Tiffany type lamp. C. Harry Alice, Ozark Mountains, Texas, 1933. Pretty nice painting. The value is probably around $5,000 or $6,000. I've always liked it.
It's a pretty painting.
Yeah. Russian bronze, not very good quality. Probably a copy, Lanceray. I bought it from a very strange guy in Pittsburgh. This, I think, is wonderful. It's carved out of Carrara marble, and of course it's Ellie. This came out of the North Sea. It's a marker buoy. Bought it in Florida. Traded some nautical antiques for it. These are hand-carved eagles, the pair of them. They're well done. I don't know what their value would be. Not very much. But they're really fine. This is a painting by Jack Woodson, noted artist and illustrator. It was done of a ship that my great-great-grandfather sailed. This is a doll from the triangle with Burma, Thailand and Burma, Cambodia. Not much value. This is a turn of the century hand-carved eagle out of the, what's the name of that hotel? I can't think of it. It was torn down in Washington, D.C. This is a painting by my mother on silk, I believe, or linen. And this is a ship's figurehead, which we purchased in England when we were over there for a time. This is Palouse, Eugene Palouse, French impressionist, turn of the century. Value is probably around, I don't know, 10, 15. This is a Sontag, William Sontag. Value, probably 12, 15. A lot of end painting on it, so its value isn't as high. This is by Jorgensen, painted in 1912 for someone in Maine, of all places, as a wedding gift. Mark V diving helmet. Has some value now.
Where'd you find all those? All over the place?
Yeah, I've had a lot of them. Some of them disappeared, were stolen. This is Charles Sims, S-I-M-M-S, exhibited painting, bought at Sotheby's. Probably has significant value to it. These we bought, this is a chess set we bought while we were in Hong Kong, I believe. It may have been Singapore. This is carved of a Komodo dragon, carved out of a palm tree. Very intricately done. The table has some value. It came out of the Kaufman estate, which was Frank Lloyd Wright's. They had Falling Waters built. This does have some significant value. It's a Barret bronze. I'm sure it's original, although the patina is not. It's certainly worth about $30,000. That is probably not worth anything other than the joy of looking at it. The firebox. It's a firebox for timber. Ellie bought these. She paid a lot of money for them. So in Korea, she bought them in Korea, and over there she has some value. This is a carving done by a fellow up in Maine, where the Maritime Academy is. This we bought in Shanghai, paid too much for it. It's carving out of rock. I can't remember the name of the rock. This is David Tenyers. I think there may be some significant value to this. It was painted between 1610 and 1690. Bought from, Herschel and Adler Gallery in New York. This was a Christmas present from Ellie. I had an Excalibur car, and that's me in it. This is probably one of the first paintings that I bought when I was in Europe. It's the Alpspitze. Probably doesn't have much value, but it's a nice painting. I'll put a new thing on it. This was a wedding gift from Vinciato, or Joe King, as his real name is, from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Has a little bit of value. Haystack, where our family went frequently. This is an unknown artist. It's a bronze. Has very little value. The one on the right does have a little more value. That's by Cain, C-A-I-N, English, animalure of the late 1800s. It's been repatinaed, which brings the price down. This is Sasha Simal, jaguar hunter, diamond hunter. He mined for diamonds. He's also a champion boxer. This is a chair that Ellie bought for Christmas. Mask, Northwest Indians, probably Haida, H-A-I-D-A.
It's old?
It's not very old, no, but they have some value. This redwood, which was carved by, or the piece was made by someone in Charlottesville, Virginia. These are knickknacks, port and starboard light. The bugs are from Peru. Collected those when we were down there. This is a desk made of, can't remember the name of the wood. Bought it in Costa Rica, San Jose, Costa Rica, had it shipped up. The light is handmade from, From Canada. Now we're looking at Gila Monster that I've had for 33 years. Got it as a baby, and it's still living here. This is a casting of another Gila Monster. I've had lots of Gila Monsters all my life, as many as 8 at a time.
Doesn't everyone?
Of course. I mean, typical for a house. This is a 2003 Honda Goldwing, my acquisition from eBay. 1987 BMW R80 RT, purchased with my son, Craig. This is used to be a serpentarium with over 60 cages, venomous and non-venomous creatures, but now it's a guest house. This I carved out of jade while I was in Canada. It's a pharaoh dog. Frank Vining Smith, illustrator, painting for one of the Argosy or Outing or Outdoor Life magazine. My favorite. It's an Irish Wolfhound hound. Purchased it when we were in Brunswick, Maine. This used to have Siberian crows. I built it with the idea of putting falcons in, but I never took a licensure in falconry, so it remains empty now. These are pieces of stone that I brought back from British Columbia with the intention of carving, which I've never gotten to. And this is an illustration type art. Don't remember where I got it while I was in Pittsburgh. This is a very interesting piece of art. It was done in Cuba. I bought it while we were in Trinidad, Cuba. It's a pastel and rather gory details. This on the left is a piece of pottery which Ellie bought locally. Poor picture. Blame the photographer. I bought this little antique shop in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania when I was resident as a Christmas present to Ellie. Or it might have been for her birthday, I'm not sure which. This is Cody, 4-year-old yellow lab, my pal, my buddy. Good dog. This is a pond in the back of our house, small pond. We used to keep mata turtles in there until the raccoons came and ate them. This is our pond in the back with a new spillway, which keeps the water level high.
Now you gotta tell the Cookie Monster story.
Oh, Gila Monster. Oh, yeah.
Cookie
Oh, excuse me, Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster, along with seven other baby alligators, we caught them down in South Carolina with Whit Gibbons, a noted herpetologist, and I put them in the pond when the kids were not or lost interest in them.
So where was he from?
They're from Kiowa.
From Kiowa, right?
Yeah, and we collected them at night, and some of them died off. Some of them were caught, but two of them remained in there, especially the big one, which was Cookie Monster. We labeled him Cookie Monster because he liked cookies, and we used to have school children out to see Cookie Monster. And I got in trouble when he got large and was spotted by some neighbors, and I had to catch him, and which is another story. I caught him, put him in the back of my truck, and then took him back to where we caught him, let him go.
Who helped you pick? Didn't the
Yeah, I had the Sears repairman just happened to come. I had noosed the alligator, which put up one hell of a fight. And then my problem was, what do I do now that I've got him on a noose? And there was no way of getting the jaws secured without help. And just about that time, the Sears repairman had come to fix my riding lawnmower, and I secured their help to hold it down and then to tape his jaws shut. Then we transported it to the back of the car, and off I went to the south to let him go.
All right. That's it.
That's it, thank God.
Thanks.